Today's horoscope, Capricorn February 24th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You might enjoy bringing yourself to do something different or to act on an idea. You'll likely have a stronger sense of well-being as you do. While sensitivity in communications may not be as natural today, you can be quite effective and to the point. Mars turns direct today, ending its retrograde cycle that lasted over 2 months. This shift of direction helps clarify your desires. Life begins to smooth or straighten out. Ideally, you now have a better sense of what you want and don't. Mars is still in opposition to your sign until April 18th, and while straightforwardly dealing with others may have been challenging recently, relationship dynamics smooth over. You can deal with problems more directly as you advance. Some fireworks may be involved, but resolutions are also in the pipeline. Money-making projects are likely to pick up speed, especially those that involve a business partnership. The desire to move forward on a relationship matter can be intense, or you feel that you now have the psychological tools or enough information to go ahead. Ease back into action now for best results. Better vibes are here for your taking. This is because mighty Mars, the red planet of passion, sex, and drive, has returned to life across the sky from you in your solar house of relationships. He will remain here until April 2025. Partnership will become a top priority for you, encouraging you to find someone who mirrors your soul and dances in the same rhythm. However, if you're on rocky ground or determined to be single, this energy could instead manifest as conflicts and frustration in both you and other people. A compassionate exchange will encourage you to seek out something better. Talk about your professional commitments and relationships when Mercury in Pisces trines Mars retrograde in Cancer. You may have held your tongue long enough. Suppressing your emotions is not suitable for you, so let it all out when you talk to a trusted confidant today. Discussing everything that has happened and what has been bothering you will bring you much-needed clarity. You will know what to do with your professional arrangements moving forward, since Mars will station direct in Cancer shortly after. The body's need to eliminate waste is a need you are most probably aware of. When something is over or done, you usually want to move on. The two most important dietary measures to take to aid in waste elimination are drinking plenty of water and eating roughage. Big leafy greens like kale and hickory are wonderfully nutritious produce. There are also crisp apple varieties and dried fruits that are beneficial. Pay attention to how your body eliminates waste for information on what you need to eat. Don't be surprised if you find yourself feeling exceptionally lighthearted and cheerful today. This will no doubt be a result of this day that's at hand. This essence can bring a smile to even the glummest of faces, while encouraging fun with others. Try to leave the serious stuff behind for a while. Even if you have to put in a little time at the job, be sure to leave for home on time. Get out and enjoy yourself. When Mercury left Capricorn at the end of last month, having stayed on after your birthday month ended, this did more than just bring you to a point where you were ready to embrace this new solar. Because Pluto ended his 16-year visit in November, this left you with no planetary activity in Capricorn until later in the year, with just the moon's monthly visits. These monthly visits are the waypoints that every 4 weeks will offer a chance to check in, and as the moon returns for the first of those visits today, it has never been more important to listen to your intuition, instincts, and imagination. It is just as the Sun and Mercury, the planet of communication, are settling into their first weekend in your communication sector that Mars has come to a standstill ahead of his direct turn in your relationship sector tomorrow. In his last full day in retrograde motion, Mars is holding the doors open to the past, while on the communication front the planets there are looking to the future. This will help with the turnaround tomorrow, while today is helping to give the past and unsaid words a voice. Daily Planetary Overview. The battle is finally over. After what may have felt like a long and exhausting struggle, Mars stations direct in Cancer today, marking the end of its retrograde journey. If you've been feeling sluggish, emotionally drained, or caught in a cycle of hesitation and second-guessing, this shift brings a welcome surge of energy and motivation. It's as if the fog has lifted, allowing you to move forward with a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Have you ever woken up one day and suddenly felt more in control, as if something just clicked into place? That's the kind of energy today brings: a fresh start, a new rhythm, and a feeling that progress is finally within reach. You may notice that tasks that once felt tedious or overwhelming now seem manageable, and your ability to set boundaries and express your needs becomes more natural. If you've been holding back your emotions, especially feelings of frustration or unresolved tension, Mars Direct encourages you to release them in a healthy and constructive way. It's important to acknowledge the lessons learned during the retrograde period rather than rushing ahead without reflection. What challenges have you faced over the past few months? What patterns have emerged in your relationships, work, or personal goals? This is a valuable time to integrate those insights and use them to shape your next steps. With Mars gaining momentum, you may also find yourself viewing the world through a new lens. Things that were once hidden or unclear could suddenly make sense, allowing you to make decisions with greater confidence. If you've recently experienced moments of doubt, trust that the clarity you've been seeking is beginning to emerge. Now is the perfect time to share what you've learned with those around you, whether that's through meaningful conversations, creative expression, or simply being more open about your experiences. Have you ever noticed how sharing your story can help others see things from a fresh perspective? Your insights could be exactly what someone else needs to hear right now. Taking care of yourself is essential, especially as your energy levels start to increase. When Mars shifts, it can feel like an internal fire reigniting, but that doesn't mean you have to charge ahead full speed without rest. Balance is key. Pay attention to your physical and mental well-being. Are there any habits that no longer serve you? With an increased awareness of your own needs, this is an ideal moment to make small but impactful changes, whether that's adjusting your routine, improving your diet, or setting aside time for self-care. Even something as simple as getting more fresh air, stretching, or drinking more water can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. Communication also takes on a powerful role today. You may find it easier to express your thoughts with confidence, and others are more receptive to your ideas. If you've been avoiding a difficult conversation, now is a good time to address it with honesty and clarity. People may even seek your advice, valuing your perspective and the wisdom you've gained through recent experiences. Have you ever had someone unexpectedly turn to you for guidance, and in the process of helping them, you realize just how much you've grown yourself? This is one of those moments where your ability to listen and support others strengthens your own sense of purpose and direction. Intellectually, your mind is sharp, making it a great day for problem solving, learning, and engaging in deep discussions. You might feel an increased curiosity, a desire to explore new ideas, or even take the lead in conversations. If you've been contemplating a new project or considering an opportunity, trust that you have the insight and determination to see it through. However, leadership isn't just about pushing your own agenda, it's also about listening. As you share your thoughts, be mindful of others' perspectives and be open to collaboration. Have you ever been in a conversation where one simple shift in understanding changed everything? That kind of breakthrough energy is available to you now. After all this mental and social activity, take some time to reflect. While it's exciting to move forward, integrating your experiences will ensure that you're building on a solid foundation rather than rushing ahead impulsively. Find a quiet moment to check in with yourself, whether that's through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting with your thoughts. The shifts happening now are leading you towards something greater, and by staying present and intentional, you'll be able to navigate this new chapter with clarity and confidence. As you move through the day, embrace this powerful transition. Step into your strength, trust the insights you've gained, and allow yourself to take action with renewed energy. Progress is no longer a distant goal, it's happening now, and you are more than ready to step forward.